Lisa BLACKPINK just made history at the 2025 Oscars, and what happened on that stage is something no one saw coming. From the moment she stepped onto the red carpet, there was already a buzz in the air. Fans, reporters, and Hollywood's elite knew that tonight was going to be special. But what they didn't expect was how Lisa would completely take over the night. Started with whispers, rumors that Lisa would be making a surprise appearance. But then, those whispers turned into explosive headlines as the official Oscar program confirmed what fans had only dreamed about. Lisa, the K-pop icon, would be performing on one of the biggest stages in the world, and it wasn't just any performance. It was part of a tribute to the most legendary music in film history. Camera flashes were blinding as she arrived, dressed in a sleek, custom-designed tuxedo that instantly became the talk of the night. She wasn't just making a fashion statement, she was sending a message. This was more than just another red carpet moment. Lisa was here to prove that she wasn't just a global pop star, she was an artist ready to take on the world in a whole new way. Then, the lights in the theater dimmed. The room fell silent. A single spotlight illuminated the stage, and there she was. The opening notes of "Live and Let Die" filled the room, and the audience was frozen. This wasn't just a performance, this was a moment in history unfolding right before their eyes. The energy in the theater shifted instantly. It was as if everyone collectively held their breath, waiting to see what Lisa would do next. And then, she delivered. Her voice, powerful yet controlled, filled the room with a presence that demanded attention. Every note, every movement was calculated yet effortlessly natural. This wasn't just Lisa performing a song, this was Lisa redefining what it meant to be a global icon. But then, just when everyone thought they had seen it all, the performance took an unexpected turn. The music transitioned seamlessly, and suddenly Lisa was no longer alone. Doja Cat appeared on stage, bringing a whole new energy into the mix. Collaboration was unexpected, electrifying, and completely mesmerizing. They locked eyes, moving in perfect synchronization, creating a dynamic that had the audience at the edge of their seats. And then, as if things couldn't get any more surreal, the music shifted again. A familiar melody started to play. It was Skyfall, and from the shadows emerged Rae, her voice blending effortlessly with Lisa and Doja Cat. Three powerhouse artists, three completely different styles coming together for one unforgettable moment. By now, the audience wasn't just watching, they were part of the experience. The tension, the excitement, the sheer unpredictability of it all. It was unlike anything the Oscars had ever seen. This wasn't just about honoring classic film music. This was about breaking barriers, about showing the world that music has no boundaries, no limitations. As the performance reached its climax, the audience erupted into applause. The standing ovation was instant. Even Hollywood's biggest names were on their feet, applauding the sheer brilliance of what had just happened. And at the center of it all was Lisa, standing there, taking it all in. But what happened after the performance might be even more interesting. The internet exploded. Social media was flooded with clips, reactions, and endless discussions. Fans couldn't believe what they had just witnessed. People who had never even followed K-pop before were suddenly talking about Lisa. This wasn't just a performance. This was a cultural moment that transcended language, genre, and industry. And the question that kept coming up again and again, was this just the beginning? Was this Lisa's way of signaling a whole new chapter in her career? Because if this performance proved anything, it's that she's capable of so much more than anyone ever expected. Now, here's where things get really interesting. After the show, industry insiders started talking. There were rumors, whispers that Lisa wasn't just there to perform. Some believe this was a strategic move, a way for her to step into the Hollywood scene in a whole new way. Could this mean future collaborations? A film project? A solo US album? The possibilities are endless, and that's exactly why this moment is so monumental. But here's the real question. What does this mean for the future of K-pop on the global stage? Lisa just proved that an artist from the K-pop industry can command the attention of the entire entertainment world, not just in music but in Hollywood itself. This could change everything. Now let's talk about the impact. The numbers are already breaking records. Views on the performance are skyrocketing. Engagement across platforms is at an all-time high. Lisa's name is trending worldwide. And the more people talk about it, the more undeniable it becomes. This wasn't just another Oscars moment. This was a shift, a statement, a declaration that Lisa is here to stay and she's only just getting started. So now the only question left is, where does Lisa go from here? What's next? Because if there's one thing we've learned tonight, it's that Lisa isn't just following the path laid out for her. She's creating her own. And that's exactly why you can't afford to miss what happens next. If you thought this was big, just wait. 'Cause something tells me Lisa is about to take things to a whole new level, and when she does, you'll want to be there to see it unfold. So, what do you think? Was this the most iconic Oscars performance of all time? Is Lisa about to take over Hollywood in a way no one saw coming? Drop your thoughts, let's keep this conversation going, and if you want to stay updated on every game-changing moment like this, make sure you don't miss what's coming next. But here's where things get even more unbelievable. As soon as Lisa stepped off that stage, the impact of her performance was already rippling across the world. The reactions weren't just from fans, they were coming from music legends, Hollywood directors, and global media outlets. This wasn't just another performance at the Oscars, it was an era-defining moment, a signal that Lisa had officially crossed over into a whole new level of global superstardom. Within minutes, clips of her performance were trending across every major platform. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Fans were dissecting every second, every movement, every note. Even celebrities in the audience, from A-list actors to award-winning musicians, were seen whispering and reacting in complete awe. The energy inside that theater was something that couldn't be faked. Lisa had just made history and the world knew it. But here's the most exciting part, what happened after the show. As soon as the Oscars wrapped up, Lisa was the center of attention at the most exclusive after-parties. Industry executives, legendary producers, and some of Hollywood's biggest names were all eager to talk to her. The speculation started almost immediately. Was this just the beginning of Lisa's Hollywood era? Sources close to the event hinted at major meetings happening behind closed doors. Some are saying she's been approached for film projects, global brand deals, and even soundtrack collaborations with legendary composers. And while nothing has been confirmed yet, one thing is clear: Lisa just changed the game for K-pop artists on a global scale. But the biggest question on everyone's mind: was this performance a one-time thing, or is Lisa about to launch something massive? Because let's be honest, artists don't just perform at the Oscars unless there's something bigger coming. Some insiders believe this could be connected to a massive solo album, a global tour, or even a groundbreaking Hollywood project that no one saw coming. And if that's the case, then this moment at the Oscars wasn't just history, it was the beginning of a new legacy. So now all eyes are on Lisa. What's next? Will she surprise the world again with an announcement that takes her career in a whole new direction? One thing's for sure, if tonight proved anything, it's that Lisa isn't just a K-pop icon. She's a global superstar, a game changer, and an artist who refuses to be put in a box. What do you think? Was this performance just the start of something even bigger? Could Lisa be making her Hollywood debut soon? Let's keep this conversation going in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay updated, because if Lisa has more surprises coming, you won't want to miss a single moment.